What's up, guys? Tyler here with Random Automotive, and the only thing that's not what's up is this Tommy Pickle shirt. So what is Hyperflash? Hyperflash is when your turn signals flash faster than usual, usually signifying that there's a bulb out or something like that. In the case of this Jeep, we have done a LED conversion. Now, when you're in a regular incandescent bulb, which comes stock, in this case of this Jeep, it places a load on a flasher, and that load causes it to flash normally. Now, when you take the load out, example, a bulb being out, or an LED, which is a smaller load, doesn't use as much current, it causes it to flash faster, which usually, like I said, signifies that a bulb is out or something like that. So what can we do to fix that? Well, there's a couple of options. I actually used to have a 2003 Ford F-150. It was a crew cab, not that that's really relevant. And I went, when LEDs were kind of newer, I went and put LEDs on it and first experienced this issue. I bought something called a load resistor. Basically, a load resistor just goes in parallel with the LEDs that you put in to kind of place a load on there to make it think that it's a regular incandescent bulb. And I'll be honest with you, I never had much luck fixing that. So here's what the fix is for this particular Jeep and for a lot of vehicles. So what you'll want to do in the case of your Jeep or any vehicle you're working on that has an older style flasher that's not electronic, you want to go online, usually Amazon. I'll post a link for this if it's for a TJ. And you want to buy a LED flasher, or a flasher that's LED compatible to put in there. Now on a Jeep TJ, the flasher is actually, it's kind of hard to see, but it's actually, you have to pull the bezel off around the steering wheel, and it's behind there. Actually, in the case of this one, you can see that flasher is actually going out. So this flasher module here just pulls straight out, and then we'll put the other one in. Okay, so our old flasher has been pulled out. We put the new one in place of that one. Sorry for the squeaky door over there. You can see it goes face up. Let's turn on our turn signal, and you can see that looks a whole lot more normal. Let's take a look at our turn signal here in the back. Yeah, much better. So that's actually how to resolve that issue. If you're doing it on a Jeep Wrangler, all you have to do is your two screws here to pull off this bottom cover. Then underneath this bezel here, there's two screws. You'll pull that down and up. Now in some vehicles, I know in my F-150 that I mentioned earlier, the flasher was actually in a relay box under here. You'll kind of have to look up and see if that fixes the problem. But as far as fixing LED Hyperflash, that's the best method you could use, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for liking this video. If you haven't already, you should probably think about it. And if you haven't subscribed already, it would be awesome if you could. It does help out a lot. Make sure you hit that little bell to get notifications. Thanks, guys. Flasher, then, oh, jeez.